What's up, everybody? It's Kendrick from S&G619 bringing you another episode of One-on-One News for Wednesday, July 2nd. It's the start of NBA free agency, and today we have Dirk Nowitzki versus Pau Gasol. We'd like to thank Mercury Jacker for providing music today. Here we go with sports. In a groundbreaking decision, the NFL has confirmed that arbitrator Stephen Burbank denied Jimmy Graham's request to officially be declared a wide receiver under the NFL's franchise tag rules. Although Graham lined up either in the slot or out wide on 67% of his snaps last year, Burbank agreed with the New Orleans Saints and the NFL Management Council, who argued that the tight end position has always involved a combination of spinning out wide to run pass routes and staying into block, especially in today's modern passing offenses. Graham and the NFL Players Association can appeal the decision within 10 days to a 3-year member panel. In the meantime, the Saints will not have to increase their one-year tender offer of $7.053 million to Graham. The receiver tender would have cost them $12.132 million. The Brooklyn Nets have agreed in principle to a deal making Lionel Hollins their next head coach. Hollins' deal could be worth as much as 4 years, $20 million if the team picks up his 4th-year option. Hollins led the Memphis Grizzlies to 3 consecutive playoff appearances in his last 3 seasons with the team. In 2012-2013, his final year at the helm, the Grizzlies won 56 games and advanced all the way to the Western Conference Finals. Chicago Bulls officials have scheduled a Thursday trip to Los Angeles to court Lakers free agent Pau Gasol. On Wednesday, the Bulls regarded Gasol as their top target this summer after Carmelo Anthony and plan to make that known in a face-to-face pitch to the Spaniard. The Oklahoma City Thunder, meanwhile, have unexpectedly emerged as a leading contender for the services of Gasol, despite the Thunder's financial limitations to try to sign him. Sources say the Thunder, meanwhile, have engaged Gasol and Memphis Grizzlies sharpshooter Mike Miller this week among the free agents they've pursued since the market opened Tuesday at 12:01 a.m. Eastern. With one source saying that Gasol is open to the possibility of joining forces with Kevin Durant and Russell Westbrook, even though Oklahoma City is limited to roughly $5 million in spending cash. If it wasn't clear before Wednesday that Jeremy Lin's days with the Houston Rockets were numbered, it is now. In an effort to court Carmelo Anthony, the Rockets posted pictures of Anthony in number 7 jersey in the windows near one of the entrances to the Toyota Center. Anthony wore number 7 with the New York Knicks, so it makes sense that they'd want to let him know how he'd look in Rockets red. Only problem is that Lin currently wears number 7 in Houston. It's always a challenging situation during free agency, said Rockets general manager Daryl Morey. You are always having to recruit players, and there might be current players at current positions. You might be able to have a problem with current numbers. Unfortunately, it's too hard to handle for some players. On the opening day of free agency, San Antonio Spurs free agent guard Patty Mills was dealt some terrible news. A shoulder injury could sideline him anywhere from January until March. Thursday afternoon, Mills seems to have received good news, as San Antonio Express News columnist Buck Harvey reported that Mills and the Spurs have agreed to a new 3-year deal. Despite the Indiana Pacers' heartfelt movie tribute and presentation to Lance Stephenson, the two sides are at an impasse over a new deal. The Pacers offered a 5-year, $44 million contract to Stephenson, but sources said the versatile shooting guard believe he's worth much more. Stephenson averaged 13.8 points, 7.2 rebounds, and 4.6 assists last season, all career highs for the 4-year player. Lance and his representatives aren't sure that they're going to be able to reach an agreement with the Pacers, but it's clear they want him back and have wanted to go back, but they may not be able to come to terms. Several clubs have reached out to Stevenson's agent, Alberto Ebanks, to register their interest, most notably the Los Angeles Lakers and Chicago Bulls. CJ Miles announced Wednesday on Twitter that he is headed to the Indiana Pacers via free agency. Miles and the Pacers agreed to a 4-year deal in the $18 million range. The deal could potentially cut into the Pacers' flexibility when it comes to re-signing Lance Stephenson. And here we go with gaming for July 2nd. Insomniac and Microsoft have today released a new trailer for Sunset Overdrive, showing off a new 8-player mode through Sunset City. You can ramp up the chaos in your game, and the difficulty of your team's final night defense will be tougher, although you'll get more chances to gain rewards once the mission is over. That game will be out October 28th. Trials Fusion is set to receive its first piece of DLC later this month, called Riders of the Rustlands, and DualShock 4 controllers can now be used wirelessly with Sony's PS3 console. You need to register the DualShock 4 as a Bluetooth device, which requires you to hold the PS and share buttons simultaneously once it's off the USB cable. There's also a new trailer for Project Cars out, and it will be coming out to Xbox One, PS4, Wii U, and PC this November. So that's the news for Wednesday, July 2nd. What do you think of the moves in NBA free agency as it keeps moving on? Players are moving fast. We hope to see them land somewhere soon. Thank you for joining us for our second coverage of NBA free agency. Like, comment, subscribe, and let us know what's going on. Thanks, and have a good day.